Welcome to round 5 of the Martin Sports Car Club iRacing Championship, sponsored by Zane Plumbing Motorsports. This is the penultimate round number 5 of 6 here at Okayama, Japan. Got a big field this week, and this should be a lot of exciting racing going on with some new players that joined us at the last minute here, who we'll get to a bit in just towards the end of the race here. So everyone's lined up on the back stretch, ready for a rolling start. And we'll take this time to introduce my co-host back for another week, Lexi.
Right here, mate.
Where'd you get a British accent from? I don't know. I guess you've been watching a lot of racing with your dad, and it sounds much cooler if it's a British accent, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, bring that back anytime you want and make it a little more official. All right. So, still waiting on the grid. So here we go. We see a lot of interesting cars this week. Everyone's still popping on the grid. You get 2 minutes from the time after you qualify to get onto the grid. And just like to thank everyone for tuning in this week. And we're very happy to have you. And we're very happy to have some new graphics to help navigate through the race and keep track. So everyone, here we go with the rolling start behind the Porsche 911 pace car. And it's just be a couple corners on this track. It's not a full round of the track all the way around a full lap in order to start. So you'll see the pace car pull off here really quick, almost abruptly, almost like it couldn't happen in real life. And should be coming around the last corner here. There's the pit exit. It'll get past pit exit, and there it goes. All right, so we have this week Jesse Olsen actually in the lead. And he's go ahead and have a start, and Trevor Renson slots right in front of Justin Cady. Everyone else is trying to sort out what's going to happen on the first corner all the way back. We have a new pink car. We'll talk about that one a little bit right now. So we got Jesse in the lead, followed by Trevor and Justin, and then Junie right after that. Junie, spectacular. This week qualified 4th on the grid, which is amazing. He's normally right around 8th or 9th place throughout the year. He found some speed this week, and he has taken it to the big boys. So, we got some action going on somewhere. I heard somebody bump into somebody else. I don't see it yet, but I got the exciting button hit on the software. So we'll see what happens. So, all right. So what do you think of the race so far?
It's good, and I also want to say who I'm cheering for this time.
Who are you cheering for this week?
Well, I'm cheering for Bradley.
Cheering for Bradley?
Because I really like the My Little Pony car.
Oh, I wonder if he did that on purpose to get you to cheer for him. But if he did, that's great strategy. So way to go, Bradley. Appreciate you doing that.
I really like it.
All right, still got everybody on the first lap here, still working on cold tires. Everyone's kind of slipping a little bit, kind of keeping control. You see the speeds start to pick up in a little bit as soon as we get some temp in the tires there. Okayama is a great fun track. It's real flowy and open in the first section, and the back section gets real. Oh, there goes Zane Plumbing off. He's already starting his normal routine of being off track like he always does. And that also gives, who did that give? That gave Eric a chance to get by earlier on the race. They're already tapping that as well. So, all right, there goes Justin Hall, and it looks like he got in the back of Junie there. Junie has a new trunk look. Maybe that'll be his new arrow. Bradley on the My Pony car goes right through. Check that out. Nice job for coming in on a couple cars there. Appreciate that. All right. So Richard is joining us this week for the first time. He joined the league probably about 5 minutes before the start. So he's running one of Bradley's old paint schemes. That's why I got a little mixed up there. So we'll go by the numbers. And Skylar Gregg running his Arizona Iced Tea the whole entire time. Oh, who was that went off? That was Eric. Eric was up in 6th place. Took that first corner a little wide. Maybe got a little bit overconfident in the tires. Oh, there goes Zane Plumley sliding all over the place. Yeah, he's losing time. That's what he does best. All right. So that's a regular paint job we've seen on like other races on other cars, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's like a big party of confetti or something, right?
Mhm. Party. I said party.
All right. So this week we're missing a couple players. Missing Justin Sumter. Missing Justin McDonald, and who else we missing? Missing Adam, who's not here this week. So sorry to miss those guys, but We got some new ones, so we got a nice big race. Oh, here comes Bradley trying to work on the outside, takes a little wide. Zane Plumey takes advantage, and now they're side by side going to the corner. Bradley's got the inside turn, and Zane will just go ahead and say, hey, yeah, go ahead, man. I'm just checking out your little My Pony car there. All right, oh, and he runs it onto the grass, and oh, Zane Plumey got turned. Oh, there's melee everywhere. Oh, my goodness. Eric got caught up. Michael got into the back of Zane and turned me, and everyone else followed suit. So we're back on the leaders right now, and Justin Cady got in front of Trevor Renson at some point. He's holding on second place. Another notable that we're missing is Leland Giddens, who's usually top 4, top 3, podium driver. So he didn't make it this week either. So we'll miss those guys, and hopefully they can get back in for the last round at Laguna Seca next week. All right, so coming down to turn 1 after the front straight, fourth floor quarter down into third. Old Jesse takes a little bit wide. Justin's nice and tight on his tail. I think he's probably doing...
it changed.
Oh, it did change. Look at that. Do you want to go through the running order?
Mm-hmm.
All right, who's where?
In first place is Jesse. In second place is Justin. In third place is Trevor. In fourth place is Junie. In fifth place is Justin. In sixth place is Richard. In seventh place is Skylar. In eighth place is Carl's. In ninth place it's
Robert? Oh, wait, Andrew.
Andrew. In 10th place is Zane. In 11th place is Robert. In 12th place is Eric. In 13th place is Bradley. In 14th place is Michael.
Yep, Michael's in the pit after that crash there. Bradley, not really sure that he was able to go to the pits, if he's getting any repairs or anything, or if he stayed out at this point. But he's a little bit farther back, so he'll probably do his best to start catching up to everybody. Junie's still holding fourth. Great drive by him. Justin and Junie right now are kind of keeping neck and neck with each other, but we're going to stay on the leaders and see how everything's going to unfold here for a little bit. So we're back on the straight. So it's not a real long lap, maybe a minute 50, I think was one of the qualifying times. So, here in the race, getting 3-4 laps into it, times are going to settle in just a little bit with the temperatures of the track going up. So looking at some 151s. Oh, there goes Jesse Olsen taking it really wide again, and Justin taking a much tighter line through there. And Trevor is hanging on. I think he's just being able to, from what he said in the race, that he is absolutely just hanging on to these guys, just being able to get a double draft. So hopefully he can hang on and keep this a 3-car battle right up front. Oh, look at those brake rotors glow on the back of Justin Cady's car. What do you think of the 3-race battle going on? The 3 cars that are racing for the lead.
Oh, yeah, it's a big race.
Yep. Oh, Justin went a little bit deeper on the brakes, trying to take the long way around. Jesse went ahead and held his line. Everybody files back through. A little bit of rear tire off track there for an extra little bit of rotation. I don't know if he meant to do that or not. Yep.
I know what this race is. It's 3 dogs, and the first one, which is Jesse, has the bone, and the 2 dogs are trying to get it from him.
That's pretty much how racing goes. Everyone wants to get the dog in the front who's got the bone, so they can take home the trophy.
Well, actually, it's a bone because they're dogs.
All right, we're going to move back just a little bit into the race, see what's going on back here. Here's Michael Cabrera. And we got some close racing here with Justin Hall and Junie Thompson. So it looks like both of them a little bit of derricks. Oh, there goes Michael off into the dirt back there, spending some time at the beach, probably getting a little bit of tan going on, but he's back on track, falls in line. He's 1 lap down at this point, but still trying to keep his lap times up, trying to maybe get some places back if he can. All right, so Junie's still rocking the Hellmann's Mayonnaise sponsorship there. I don't know if he just gets a 12-pack of that stuff delivered to his house every week or not, but he definitely loves that paint scheme for some reason. And Justin Hall with his pink and black car, which was, when he takes the inside line a little bit tighter, gets a better drive out of the corner, and they're going to go side by side, coming down to the back straight. Whoa, all right, Justin pulls in just a little bit behind, maybe grab a little draft, save a little fuel, not really sure. It's going to be really tight for this one on fuel for the race. I think there's only about 21 laps of fuel, so depending on how hard you like to hit that accelerator out of the corners, you may need a pit stop for just a gallon to get to the end of the race, but we'll see how that pans out for everybody. All right. Back up to the front. Oh, Trevor's tightened up really close on the back of Justin Cady, who is also on the back of Jesse Olsen, coming around the last set of corners. So they have one more corner, and then they'll bring them onto the front straight. So iRacing had a really big update this week, and if everyone had to download it, it was a good 10 minutes worth. Put a lot of cars with the new tire model, and also how that tire model reacts to certain tracks. To get more, Justin Cady pops out, looks to the inside, and the door is shut by Jesse, saying, "I don't think so." So we're going to look for another opportunity to see where he can kind of poke his nose in there and get to the front, because we know Justin is no stranger to leading a race and taking home first place. He has 3 wins in this series so far. Trevor has 1. So we'll see if we're going to get a new winner this week, or if we're going to get a repeat winner. So what do you think of the track?
I like it.
Yep. What's your favorite part?
Is there a hill?
Is there a hill? You do like the hills. There's a little bit of a hill right there.
Wow, that's a big hill.
Yep. Yeah, this track's pretty flat. Not a lot of elevations that come.
Is there a twisty turny?
There's a lot of twisty turnies. There's a lot of hairpins. I think altogether, there's 3 hairpins in this particular track. So they just went through one of them, and they're coming back on the tight section. Oh no! What happened? Jesse lost control. Actually hit Justin Cady. Trevor Renson goes to the lead. That's crazy. Anything can happen in these races. So there's Jesse. He's got a damaged car. He's trying to limp it back to the pits at this point instead of taking the tow. And he is losing places right now. And Justin Hall got in front of Junie Thompson as well. Didn't see that pass, but a lot of stuff happening on this particular lap. I see Chris Wells moving up into 8th place. Great job for him. That's probably the highest position he's had since he joined the iRacing that's going on here. Yeah, everyone's got a lot of damage onto their cars right now, and to see as everyone cross the line and get everything cycled through, we'll see how it goes. Let's see, we got Chris Wells pulling up there. Still got a clean car, so that's good. He's just coming up on the lap car of Michael. All right, there's Justin Hall. Looks like he's got a little bit of gap going on Junie, but Junie's fighting back. I will have to say, if there was an award for the most improved driver for the season, I would have to probably give it to Bob or Chris Wells. But the most consistent driver throughout the whole entire season is definitely going to go to Junie Thompson, as he slides that car right on around Tokyo Drift style, brings it up going door to door with Justin Hall. So Junie in 4th place, right where he actually qualified. So Justin Hall up in a podium spot. Jesse Olsen still in the pit, probably getting some repairs. And Junie looks like he's going to dive it in just a little bit, try to poke his nose around that first hairpin coming through, and actually makes it a little bit easy for there. So he tied a much cleaner line. So I think Junie is just gonna sit tight maybe for a little bit and pick his spot for a little bit better. All right, so since so much has changed, how about we go down the rundown again?
In 1st place is Trevor. In 2nd place is Justin. In 3rd place is Justin. In 4th place is Junie. In 5th place is Richard. In 6th place is Skylar. In 7th place is Richard.
Chris.
Chris. In 8th place is Robert. In 10th place is in 9th place
Andrew.
Andrew. In 10th place is Eric. In 11th place is Zane. In 12th place is Bradley. In 13th place is
Jesse.
Jesse. In 14th place, Michael, but I just saw it change and stuff.
Yep. Jesse just back, so he's out of the pit and he is back out there and looks like he is still on the lead lap. So way to get your pit crew to bust some bum and get the job done. Is that a good phrase?
Huh?
Bust your bum and get the job done?
Wait, wait, what? What does that mean?
That means finish your work.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you will later. All right, so here's Bob Blucher working on Andrew Welsh for 8th place. A lot of close racing this week, which is great. Let's see if we can get into somebody's car. You can see a lap of what this track looks like.
Go Bradley! Who are we with right now?
Whoa, Bob goes off course.
Whoa!
He's out in the kitty litter.
Kitty litter?
Yeah, it's the sand. Or the little rocks, yeah. They call it kitty litter sometimes.
You mean the grass?
No, the dirt, the beach. It's to slow cars down. Yep.
Okay.
So if you do notice, though, if people do go off into the sand, the kitty litter, the beach, any of those areas right there, the cars actually do continue along. They do slow down a little bit. It does get slippery. You gotta, a good thing to do is just put it in second gear, forget about first, and just kind of get your way back out on the track safely. That's a real big difference from racing in real life, where those areas are made on purpose for runoff to slow cars down. So if you've ever watched an endurance race or a sprint race and cars get off track and go into those areas, you will see that they usually need a crane or assistance to get out most of the time. So, all right, here's Justin Hall looking at the back of Justin Katie up ahead.
Can we go to Bradley's cars? I want to see what it looks like inside.
In Bradley's car inside.
I want to see what it looks like inside.
It looks much better from the outside.
Yeah.
Yep.
Not a big fan of the outside.
Yeah, I was waiting to see a little My Pony hanging from the mirror in the back there.
Yeah, I would love that.
Yep.
I like the outside more than the inside. It looks like the daisy though.
Yep, there you go. Is that better?
Yeah. So that splash, that's supposed to be in my new car that I want.
That's the new car you want. Okay. So it's almost
Not the My Little Pony. It has that splash in the front of paint.
It's like a color run.
Mhm.
You did a color run. How was that?
It was fun. It's just I got some in my mouth and my eyes.
Yeah, was it a race?
Mhm.
Did you win?
Not exactly, but we got popsicles.
Oh, okay. Well, that's all that counts. Everyone gets a popsicle.
And then at the end, we went to Sam's house and we had a water balloon fight.
All right, back to the action. So we still have Junie and Justin going at it, going in the last double apex and switching over.
Oh, he has a
Yep.
black eye.
You got Eric, who is all over the back of, me. So look, Eric's made up some time. Eric's taking on the inside. Zane takes a little bit more. Gives him some space. Obviously, we're just having fun here. No reason to take each other out. There's no big giant purse or trophy or anything else involved. So just want to make sure everyone has a good time. Race clean, race fun. And obviously everybody in the Discord voice channel is cracking up. And they said it's probably a good thing that I don't actually record what happens in the voice channel, because everyone out here is in one big chat room with our headsets and stuff. Here's Bob diving down the inside of Andrew. Andrew runs a little bit wide, just about to run off course. Looks like Robert's going to go ahead and get that place. So yeah, the software on this picks some of the most exciting races within the race itself, between the drivers and everything. So sometimes we'll see great stuff, sometimes we won't. All right, so let's go ahead and switch back to our normal view. Whoa, and look at that. Justin has made up space on Justin.
Go
So
Bradley!
Yep, the Justin train moving in. Looks like Bradley's car's pretty clean at this point. Justin Katie's got a little damage on the front there. Shouldn't affect him quite too much. Yep, you're seeing the...
Did Michael just text you?
Yes. Yep.
Can they do that?
Yeah, they can do that. So what you're seeing on the bottom of the screen is actually the Discord channel. Every time somebody posts something to our race channel on Discord, it'll show up there. So if you're having fun reading those, great. It's kind of like a live Twitter thing. So, but it's usually all about racing. Yes, just don't text and drive. All right, halfway. How many to go?
Halfway then to go.
10 to go. All right. So we're doing good. Everyone still has their tires
That's
underneath
a
them.
then.
Yep, nobody's retired at this point. Still have 14 drivers, all with a lot of little races here and there. Let's see. We got Trevor Renson just railing it out front with the 10-11 second gap on Justin Katie. Jesse Olson still trying to make his way back up and get some extra places before the end of the race. Oh, Justin Hall's putting the pressure, on Justin Katie. Had too much to drink already. Tennessee whiskey's awesome. All right, and let's see. They're coming over the crest down the back straight. Wonder if Justin's going to make a move to the inside. Nope. Looks like Justin Katie just went a little bit off his line there. Just protect the inside. Justin Hall is probably going to take a little bit better line, see if we can get some speed, make a run on him a little bit later in the track.
Just to remind you all that if it's Halloween and we're doing this, if you're gonna change your car to make it scary, do not make it spiders. I have arachnophobia.
All right, no spider cars. All right?
No.
We won't give you.
No way.
We won't give you any coverage for a spider car. Well, wait a minute. What about Spider-Man cars?
That's fine.
Okay, so only Spider-Man cars, not Spider-Bug cars.
Yeah, because I have arachnophobia.
Yeah. What about a Porsche Spider?
Huh? Well, any kind of spider scares me.
Okay, all right.
Every day I feel like there's a spider on my back because it's so itchy.
All right, back to the action. Tell me what's going on track.
Well, there are another pair of 3 cars, and the first one is a black car, and that one has a bone. But this time...
He doesn't have the bone. Trevor has the bone.
Wait, Trevor?
Yep, Trevor's up ahead by 10 seconds.
Oh, so then why are there 3 dogs here?
Let's go check in with Trevor. There he is, all by himself.
He has the bone.
Yes. He's rocking first place at this point.
And he's all alone. So which number and where is he?
He's in first place, number 94 at the top of the leaderboard.
No. Ooh, 94. I see him. Ooh, some people are catching up fast. You better watch out.
Yep, it may happen.
Oh my goodness, why are they going so fast? How are they going so fast?
That's what racing is. It's going fast.
I know, but they're going so fast.
So have you driven this track yet?
No, I've only driven like 2 tracks.
Okay. Well, maybe we'll get you on this track and see how fast you can go.
Well, I'll have to master my track that I'm on first.
Which one is that?
Lime
Rock?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lime Rock.
It's the one where, Tristan... It's the one with the tiny hill.
Yes.
The one that we did last time. I think it was last time.
Yep. All right. So back to the action. Looks like this is.
Go, Bradley!
Looks like this is the tightest race we got going on. I don't know. We got Bob Blucher over there with Skylar.
Oh, someone just texted you, Michael, again.
Yep. Oh, see, there it is right there. Michael said he got in the back of Zane, so it's his fault. All right.
Huh?
So.
How can he text and drive?
Oh, because the race was recorded. We raced earlier. That's how I can race and do this at the same time.
Oh, is he watching us do this? Is he listening of what we're saying right now?
No, he's not. No one knows we're recording this except me and you, and we'll post it a little bit later.
Oh, so...
Yep. Okay. Oh, Skylar. puts a little back hip check
I thought they
onto
were
Bob
racing
Blucher, who's
around.
got a better run into turn 1, preferred line, and they're going to keep it close. And there goes Bob right there into 7th place. Nice job, Bob. All right, there's Michael's car. Looks like a little bit damaged at something of Mad Max Fury Thunderdome, one of those movies that are way back then. He might not be old enough to understand what those are. Oh, Bob gets into the back of. Oh no!
No!
These guys are forever. And look at him swaying all over the place. Stay out of the bus. Okay, good. He is off. Oh no! And Bob takes it too. And they hit each other again.
This is so
Oh.
hilarious.
These boys need to change their paint jobs and stay away from each other. That's 2 races in a row they've come
Because
together.
they're crashing each other because that's
Yep.
fire. They're playing
Yep.
with fire.
Yep, maybe Bob's car got to get rid of the fire on it. I don't know.
Because the fire means it's really mad. So that's why that guy has a black eye.
Yep.
The white
And
car.
that let Andrew move up and grab some extra space there. All right, sorry about that, Bob. I know you're running really good in the top, well inside the top 10. So we'll see what you can salvage here and get through. I know Eric is on the move at this point. Looks like he's settled down a little bit. And there's Michael cutting the grass and he's off again.
Oh,
no.
no.
He's into the wall. I don't know how much more
This is
punishment.
so slippy slidey.
Yep, I don't know how much more punishment that car can take. Let me tell you, he may need to take a pit stop and get a little fix on that. All right,
yeah.
so looks like Bob's calmed down just a little bit. He's back on the chase of Andrew coming out on the front stretch. Looks like he had a pretty good run out of there. Right through here, real slippery wide corners. Sometimes take it too wide and it sends you to the outside. You lose a lot of speed on one of the 2 straights that are here. All right, Bradley is pulling up the rear all the way back there behind Zane, and Zane is behind Eric. So it looks like we might have a little bit more racing to go between them. See if they can catch these 2 up here. So it looks like Bob has closed up the gap a little bit. See where he's going to make his move. Oh, a lot of corner speed through there. Settles the car at the end of the exit.
In first place is still 94 Trevor.
Yep, he is still all out there by himself.
Poor guy.
Well, he's winning. What do you mean, poor guy?
But he's all alone.
Yeah, I think
But-
he'd rather have it that way.
I mean, he's all alone
Yep.
with no company.
Yep.
But it's still happy because he's winning. Oh,
Yep.
the other 3 cars, dogs, are catching up to him.
Yep.
But
So
he's going faster.
Yep, Bob taking the inside line. Who's going to jump on the brakes? It's about the same time. Andrew takes a little bit. Oh, and the over-under. Nice move by Andrew.
Wait, why does that say pit and then PC? On the race thing.
Because that's where the pit is.
Oh, okay.
And the PC is pace car.
Pace?
That's the car that was in the front.
Oh, yeah, but I was trying to tell you this, but I didn't want to interrupt you. It didn't have a truck.
No,
It
not
had
this
a
week.
little car.
Yep. All right, nice move by Bob. Taking a much tighter line. Right through there. Oh, a little rear end wheel spin out of Andrew. That'll hurt him just a little bit as they're winding up to go onto the front straight and one more turn. Yeah, definitely got to feather that car through there in 3rd gear. Try to get the most corner speed that you get out of it and not slide out too far. Eric has made up some space. I think he's going to try to make a race of these 2 cars in front of him here pretty soon. And Bradley's catching up to Zane. There's not really many clean cars left in this race. A lot of carnage going on, so a lot of cars limping around. Maybe not keeping the same pace that the leaders can, or some of the other cars that are pretty much clean that aren't hurt by any more damage. So we'll see how that pans out towards the end.
I give every single one of you guys 25 points.
25. That's good.
Or you can get 30 if you would like. Pick one.
Yep.
It's your choice.
All right, so moving back up to the top of the leaderboard, Trevor's still out front by a pretty decent margin. That's there. Oh, we're switching. Looks like Bradley got a much better run. I know
My
Zane's
little
car
pony.
Yeah, it's got a lot of ponies under the hood.
Go Trevor! Go Trevor!
That's
Go
not Trevor, that's Bradley.
Oh, right.
Yeah, get your My Pony straight.
5 to go.
5 to go, 5 laps. And I know that light was blinking on the dash. Wondering if people were going to make it, if they're too excited on the throttle. Maybe they used up too much fuel, and maybe they make it to the end, maybe they don't. All right, so Zane's trying to make a run of this, trying to catch My Little Pony. Probably a couple more horsepower ponies more than anybody else. I think that's like extra 5 horsepower per pony on his paint job.
They're all dogs except for the pony. The pony is chasing the dog.
What's with the dogs?
What?
They're not dogs.
I know, but they're cars and they run.
All right, they're cars. Okay.
But they run.
Back at the top of the leaderboard. You're chatty this week.
Me?
All right, yeah, you. All right, so there's a shot right there between first place Trevor at the bottom, just going out of the screenshot, followed by Justin. And Justin Hall still all over the back of Justin Katie. And Justin Hall is letting him know, hey, man, I'm still here waiting for you to make a mistake. Which Justin Katie rarely does unless it's the first lap of Daytona and he shifts the wrong way. But I just want to make it interesting.
Oh, no. People are catching up to 94.
Yep, it's okay. He's still got a pretty decent gap up there.
Mm-hmm. A big gap. But they get closer every second. But then it gets better.
Definitely tell that the tires are getting slippery. A lot of wheel spin coming out the back end. A lot of guys do that on purpose to help rotate the car, to get the car to turn the corner, maybe save some fronts. But you will see some guys pivot on the brakes, try to get the back end turn. So a lot of different styles to get the car around the corner. One of the pure high corner speed drivers, which we hadn't really talked about a lot, was Chris Wells. He runs a Miata for his track car, and definitely is very, very smooth, lights a lot of corner speed, doesn't really have a lot of aggressive inputs that upset the car. So it's probably using some of that he learned on the track this week for this particular race. You want to do a British accent?
Come on, Cassie.
All
Say
right.
hi.
So here we go. Cassie just passing through the commentary booth. Remember, there's no cookies up here.
Who?
Yeah. So we were talking earlier, when we watch racing, like, it's really cool when the guys are like from England and they have like a British accent and stuff. So can you make this race more exciting with an accent?
What do you want me to say?
Talk about the race.
Oh no, 94. I just noticed that they passed each other.
Not quite.
Wait. I like the pink car.
You like the pink car? Oh, we do have a new car that we maybe want to show you, which is
Bradley, My Little Pony. He did it for me, so I would cheer for him. OMG's.
Yep. He's got a My Little Pony car.
He did it for me, so I would cheer
Yeah,
for him.
he's actually cheating. He has more horsepower than anybody else on the track.
Pony power.
Yes.
Yes, he painted his car different because, I'm a kid and people know that kids like My Little Pony, not all kids. He did it so that I would cheer for him. Go Bradley! I'll have to make a Beanie Baby car.
I don't know.
Yes!
He might make one. All right, so talk about Bradley and those extra horses and ponies he's got on his car. He has popped out and side by side with Eric going down the back straight end. Eric tucks back in. Going to give him the spot, going around the corner, real tight hairpin, followed by another 90 left. Oh, and he takes it a little wide and gives the spot right back to Eric.
3 laps to go.
Yep, it's getting close. It's coming down to the wire. There's Ann Plummy back there with the damaged car saying, hey, everybody pass me because that's what's good. Okay, so back onto the action here. Let's see if we can move up to the front. All right, still got a race for second place between Justin and Justin.
You all are doing so great that I have 2 things to say. 1, I give you,
You already gave him 25.
I know, but I want to give them 90.
90?
What? They're doing so great.
90 on top of the 25 or just 90 altogether?
Just 90.
Okay, so everyone got bumped up to 90. Forget your 25. If you're not listening, then you still get 25.
And 2, you guys are doing so awesome that at the end of the race, you all are invited to a donut party.
Yep, I wonder if we have a donut party this week, sponsored by Krispy Kreme.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's getting close to the end here. Here's Trevor coming up on the lapped car, Michael. Probably should wind up here on the last turn, pass him on the straight, past turn 1. Looks like he's grabbing a little bit of draft. Yep, Michael just moves to the side very politely, said, yep, I'm a couple laps down. Go right ahead, Mr. Leader. Thank you very much. All right, here's Justin Hall. He's on the binders a little bit early. Maybe he's trying to save the tires there for 2 laps to go at this point. So maybe he has something up his sleeve, or maybe he just wants to hang on and take that 3rd spot of the podium. What do you think? Oh, Cassie's in the booth. She's just shrugging her shoulders now. You're supposed to talk.
Go Bradley!
So, explain what's on the screen.
Pink car.
Oh my goodness.
You are so bad at this.
I hope you have another profession in mind, because commentating I don't think is going to be your thing.
I like animals.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. So Bradley actually popped out of the draft. It looks like he's trying to go side by side down the back straight as they take it into the second hairpin, and he's actually got him. So we got Justin Hall into second place, and Justin Katie is going to say, no, I don't think so. I'll find some place here in the last couple laps to try to get you back. And it looks like he's already that. Takes the side of the line, goes side by side, but Bradley's going to have the preferred line going through there. Justin's going to take it, probably go over under, try to carry more speed. Got to get on the brakes so he doesn't get in the back of Justin Hall. So this is crazy. How long can these guys keep it up? A little bit of slide out of Justin Hall, which is going to give Justin Katie a little bit more oomph, but he's going to sit tight, wait for the right spot, and Dyson a little bit early, but Justin Hall actually shuts the door on that one. So these guys are actually pushing a little bit harder now. It's getting a little bit dicey. You can see the cars moving around all over the place. It's going crazy. Little exit speed out of the corner with the back ends getting a little bit of loose. So here we go on the front straight. Coming up.
They're in a pickle.
They are in a pickle. Pickled with damaged cars. All right, this is white flag. Last lap. You just saw Trevor at the bottom of the screen. That was passing the start-finish line. So this is it. What's going to happen here? What trick does Justin Katie have up his sleeve?
Wait.
It is. Take a wider line a lot farther. Whoa, just
One lap to go.
1 lap to go.
White flag. It says white flag. And it has no black stripes on it. Or was it green?
That means 1 lap.
Oh, I thought it meant the race was over.
No.
All right, here we go. It's going to be a drag race down this back straight. Sorry, Trevor, they're not going to watch you right now because you're all by yourself. This is much better racing. So who's going to get the final 2 positions on the podium? All right, backstretch into this crazy 180 degree right through here. Justin Katie's probably thinking something. Don't know what he's thinking, but he's thinking something at this point of how he's going to have to try to get past, because not a lot of passing opportunities on this back section unless you're going to jam it on the brakes. But Justin Hall has been so tight to defend his line all the way around. So we just have a couple more corners to go. Have a couple more hairpins. Whoa, some back end rear tire slide out of Justin Hall. He's giving it all he has to keep Justin Katie behind him. Here we go towards the second to the last corner.
Go Bradley!
Last corner looks like Justin Hall, if he keeps it on the track, oh no, Justin Katie's got to run. There goes Trevor across the line. Is Justin going to be able to pop out? Nope, sure doesn't. What a race. Way to go, Justin and Justin. Yep, Trevor Renson picks up win number 2 on the season. Congratulations.
Go Trevor! Wait.
Yep, here's your donut party.
Donut party! I meant to say Bradley.
Yep. All right, so we still got some racing here in the back, and it looks like Jesse Olsen just passed Eric Light. Eric Lightsey, sorry. I was trying to get my daughter from not jumping on my head so I can commentate on the rest of this. So a couple more corners to go. It looks like Jesse, who might have changed tires during his pit stop. He might not have. Here he goes, still having a little bit of donut party. Come on, get back to the racing, guys. There's Junie in there. Junie finished 4th. Congratulations. All right, here we go to the line. It looks like Jesse Olsen is going to go ahead and finish in front of Eric, who's got a beatered and bat torn up car.
I can't even see at this point.
And there's probably our last shot of the My Little Pony coming around the corner.
This is a mess.
This is what they do at the end. Some of the new guys are probably like, what are these guys doing?
Guys are wackos.
I know.
You better have cookies next time.
No cookies.
Donuts. No cookies.
No, but I need cookies.
Donuts.
Yeah. It's a BYOC. Bring your own cookies.
No.
Yep. All right, so while everyone's enjoying their their victory donuts here and having a great time, just want to say thank you very much for tuning in to round 5 of the iRacing Championship from Martin Sports Car Club. We will catch you next week on the Laguna Seca circuit out in California. So stay tuned and see who wins the championship and the prize money for the new guys signing up. Thank you again. This is Zane, also with Lexi. Say bye.
Bye.
And Cassidy.
Bye.
And we'll catch you next week. Have a great time. Thank you.